congested in here. Fuck. This, I guess. Oh, God, man. Head's spinning. I'm not really feeling well, man, to be honest with you. I didn't go to work today. Fucking laid in my bed all day and was talking to my brother, pretty much, about, like, what I'm dealing with at work, and it's kind of feeling like garbage, you know? Yeah, it is hell, man. I popped out and I started seeing the devil. What's up, black hole? Yeah, I got a bad habit of that, skipping work. I'm just kind of bad with it. I mean, you could do it too, just you gotta do it, I guess. I don't know, I don't really want to skip work, just I need money, but just think about getting a different job. I already had a job interview. I don't think it went well, so fucking sucks a little bit. Tiredness is obvious in today's world. Yeah, people are tired of everything, man. I'm tired of all this bullshit. People are tired of the cost of living being too high, or people are tired of their bad mental health problems, or people are tired of their disabilities that make their life harder, you know, or people are tired of being in a bad relationship, or being around toxic coworkers, or getting paid like shit, like whatever it is, you know. People are tired of everything in this world, like you said. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate that, man. Just fucking out of it, man. My head's like spinning. Just it makes me want to go get a cigarette or something. I'm gonna take tomorrow off and see how I feel. See how I feel by Sunday, if I want to quit this job or not. I'm tired of dealing with this fucking boss micromanaging me and trying to accuse me of stuff that I didn't do and trying to play the silent treatment on me. It's pathetic. I can't stand this shit. 2 people already left the job already. It's just... it's like everywhere I go, you know? Can't handle it. Gonna put some of this powdered peanut butter and put this stuff on, and I'm gonna put some honey on there. Be pretty good. You guys can see what I'm doing, I guess. A little more. That might be right. Like, I really regret moving up here, man. It's making me... It's driving me insane. Sucks. You're starting to apply more jobs too? Yeah, I don't blame you, T. Remember, like, you tell me about your job, how it's affecting you too, the people in there, and, you know, there's nothing wrong with trying to get more jobs, man. When something that's better, you should definitely get it, pretty much. Yeah, I think it's because they have this normie mentality, you know, where they critique you on how you socialize, and if you don't understand, you don't get something right away, you know. People have like impatience at these jobs, you know. It's what it is. I just can't deal with it no more. It almost makes me want to just be homeless at this point. my bipolar, like some people can handle stress well, I can't. I just get worse. Like it triggers, like it triggers a mood episode in me, and it just kind of, I shut down. I shut down from that. It's like I have like a tension headache right now. It's just, it sucks, man. It's always like the job. It's just, I'm always having a problem with it. Yeah, they think you're lazy when you're not, you know? It's what my dad would fucking say to me. That's what I was talking to my brother about. He was agreeing with me, actually. Like, when you're not really lazy, it's just, like, you're dealing with something, you know? And it's not being heard. And they just think that. And then they don't want to put in the effort to try to understand you. They don't want to try to talk to you and see where you're coming from, why you're feeling off, you know? They just rather say you're lazy. These parents that say that, or just people in general, you know? People just don't want to put in the effort to try to get where they're coming from, you know? It's just kind of annoying. Oh, sure, that's good there. Alright, that's alright. He's moving around. Yeah, I'll eat those too, I guess. Yeah, people say work 3 jobs, and you can only do that shit for so long, you know? It should be a temporary thing just to get out of something. It'll burn you out quick, you know? Shelby doesn't work. Well, she works on YouTube trying to be very convincing to her audience, you know what I mean? But yeah, I guess she doesn't work for real, I guess. I was talking to my one brother one day, and he was like, I'm gonna quit this trucking job, I'd rather sleep in my car and do DoorDash, and I don't blame him, you know? He said he removed the back seats of his car, you gotta just do that. It's like the point, you know? And it's another Thursday, T. I saw that shit on Discord. I just wasn't in a good mood today. Still kind of not, but... And another Thursday. And it's another Friday, you know? Nah, I don't drive a Ford Ranger. I drive a Volkswagen. I was about to buy a truck, and then shit fucking happened, you know? Living in a car with rent, no rent with food stamps. Yeah, I'd rather live that life, to be honest with you. Just do DoorDash in the car and use food stamps as the food money. You'll be alright. You gotta figure out that parking, I guess. I'm a landscaper, so I've been working with this company for like almost 3 months, so I'm already seeing toxicity at this job already. Oh. Man, that's it. There we go. Thanks, Melon Boy. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've been living in this apartment since July 31st, since I've been homeless. I've been living here. I've been living in South Dakota for a little bit. I fucking hate it. It fucking sucks. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the good thing here is my own apartment and stuff. It's better than when I lived with roommates and my dad, but I just don't like it here. It's just the weather's bad. I don't like how it's too family oriented. Just the jobs are, I don't know. Every job so far I worked at here is kind of difficult, you know. I don't know. Yeah, that's true. Yep. You gotta go to the gym for that. You gotta go to a Planet Fitness to go to the bathroom or take a shower or some gym, whatever it is. You drive a bike? Didn't you have a Honda race? Remember you had that, didn't you? Yeah, I left Philly, yep. I was homeless for a month. And I was like, I want to live somewhere far, and I want to live somewhere where the cost of living is low. That's where I moved at, here. Now I don't like it. Kind of having a hard time functioning here, you know? Yeah, truck stop's a good one, too. You can go to a truck stop and go to the bathroom and get some food there, too. That's what my brother did. He would go to truck stops and he would go to the bathroom there and stuff. All just to survive a life. Yeah, right? Survive in a life that you don't like, you know? Wish you could just, like, leave, but it's painful, you know? It's crazy. And these parents don't consider that. Landscaper, actually. I did landscape with my dad, and I got in a fight with him, and like I said, I was homeless. I was sleeping at the cemetery where I did videos at, and I would, then I worked at a construction job, didn't work out here. Then I worked at Domino's, trying to work at this landscape company too. Domino's didn't work out, now this job's not working out. Sucks, and I'm trying to find something different now, and it might be kind of hard now, a little bit. So, would your brother show what he would create in these? Probably create a big one in them. Build a wood. Yeah, you could do that. Or just shit in the wood. That's probably better than building like a shower, you know? Just shit in the woods. Just get some paper towel and take a poop in there, you know? Yeah, I do make, I mean, it's starting to get slow now, so it's kind of worrying me a little bit. But yeah, the cost of living is lower here. I guess that's what's good about here. So I'm able to afford that. I've been doing DoorDash and Lyft, so it's kind of been helping. I'm saying the cost of living's good here. I just don't like living here. Just kind of, I didn't really want to live here, you know. I just kind of was impulsive and I couldn't think straight, and I moved up here, you know. I don't like being micromanaged. I don't like how my boss is passive aggressive with me, trying to say that I did this when he did that mistake, and he's trying to be sarcastic with me, trying to put me down, and I ask him something, he gives me the silent treatment. It's just some bullshit, and there's some other shit too. It's not just like passive aggressiveness. It's like There's some shit that's like shady at this job, where my one coworker was given a SUV from my boss, and they put all the tools in there and everything. It's just all because his car didn't work. I guess he gave him a SUV, and they're trying to use him as like a. It's just weird, you know. And then now they're trying to make me drop off this coworker off every time I'm done work, because the one guy quit. That's what he would do. Now I'm that guy. It's just some bullshit, you know. And trying to think of anything else. I would drive to the job sites. Just now they're making me drive the job sites more, which is costing me gas, and it's all over the place. It's disorganized, and I just don't like it, man. There's no future in this job, you know. That's it, though. Oh, thanks, Suki. Money be irrelevant. Yeah. Actions speak louder than words, you know. I think it's the opposite. I think we're gonna lose our jobs, and we're gonna not live quality of life. I think the management wants me to fucking leave, maybe, which I don't get, you know, because they need people. Disorganized, you know. Yeah, it isn't my job to drop him off. It's pissing me off. I live 15 minutes away from this guy. Some bullshit. I asked him what time we go to work. He's like, I'll let you know. Some bullshit, man. Nope. Not even paying me gas money. Not even doing any of that bullshit. What's the best and worst part of life? Guess the worst part of life for me is dealing with these people that you don't want to work with. And worst part is like all the bad things that happen. I guess the good part of life is being alone. I don't know. And shit like that. What would Jesus do? Jesus would stand there and watch. What's up, Rye? Oh, thanks, Josh. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I mean, I guess with my rants, I'm not lying about it, you know. I'm actually fucking like that, you know. Whoops. Yeah. I can't wait till Silicon Valley rules me to fucking death. Yeah, nothing new under the sun is exactly right. It's the same shit all the fucking time. Yeah, there is a truth to that. It could be manipulation. Satan O'Robles, I think that's how you say your name. Could be manipulation, trying to fall in her trap, you know? Could be. Not always. She could be not lying when she's crying, you know? It really depends. Yeah, it is mental torture, yeah. It's always mental torture for me. It's like I have autism, I have bipolar, and it's just more difficult for me to keep a job. Like, I don't know if you watched my old channel, like how many jobs I talked about where I quit or I got fired at. That's how hard it is for me to keep a job, you know? And yeah, it isn't fair. It's just pathetic. Yeah. Yeah, women can lie about that. They use their emotions to try to manipulate a guy, you know? It happens. Not all of them, though. There's ones that are genuine, right? Just kind of want to see what their intentions are. You kind of want to see where they're coming from, I guess, right? Yeah, it is. I always had a hard time keeping a job ever since I dropped out of school. I can't even stay in school, like college. I can't even work with my dad. Can't even work with him. I tried other jobs. I couldn't even do it. Blank. Oh, I don't even know how to use that gamer stance. Not sure. That's like a new thing on this YouTube live stuff. Yep, you're more of a target if you're neurodivergent. You just hope that you mask well or you just have good looks to help you, you know? Yeah, you know how that's like that with the bipolar shit. Fucking sucks. It's terrible. Yeah, certain people lie to get something out of you. That's what it is. Yeah, they're fucked. What's up, couple of beers? What's going on, man? Yeah, I don't think job loyalty is a thing now. I think it's kind of rare to be loyal to a job that appreciates you and gives you good pay and raises and promotions and stuff. It's hard to find now. You have to job hop to get a better job. That's what I noticed. Like I went to a job interview yesterday. It was $1.50 raise basically compared to my job that I work at now. I don't think I got the job, but I'm just saying, if you want to get a raise, you want a better job hop, you know? That's better. Because you can't trust your employer like with these promises that they're trying to give you, you know? Yeah, don't blame you, Josh. You don't need to. If you're capable, if you don't need to work, don't work, man. Working isn't good. Yeah, maybe it might be on your side. Maybe possible. Yeah, looks. Yep. Mask well. Yep. That's what it is at the jobs, you know. Oh, thanks, Josh. I appreciate it. Yeah, it sucks, man. It sucks. My bipolar makes me have a hard time keeping a job, you know. Just diagnosed at 25. Yeah, some people get diagnosed late because diagnoses are getting better too. Because back then they weren't diagnosing as much. Now they are. They're getting better at finding the symptoms of people that are showing autism, you know? Do you feel you're making good conclusions? What do you mean, like good conclusions? Yeah, it is laughable. YouTube's fucking some bullshit. Censorship's crazy, and like you can't say what you want to say on there. Really, it's just kind of pathetic. Yeah, I guess I kind of know what you mean now. It's trying to how to find a solution to something, how to end this problem. You know, sometimes it can get to you and make you more anxious. At times it sucks. Bit chilly and rainy. Yeah, it's been kind of like the 50s here right now, but I heard next week they say it's gonna be cold, and I'm not gonna like that. Yeah, yeah, that's it's. I'll say the rain and being chilly, it kind of sucks too. Rather stay inside. Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, I mean, we will escape like the Matrix because we're not gonna be here forever, you know. You just hope it's not a painful one. You hope it's not like like a a really bad one, basically. Yeah, right. Try to. I guess you just try your best, you know. Even though it's fucking difficult. I know I have a difficult time. Even right now, I'm having a difficult time. I try to be grateful for what I have. I guess my own place, or um, I guess I'm not like. Even though I'm having a hard time with this job, it's just at least I have some money, you know. I could get another job. It's just like the shit that I'm dealing with is just hard to deal with that, you know. Yeah, there's way more awareness. Yeah, I think the only problem with this awareness too with uh, autism is people are trying to be cool and try to say, "Oh, I have autism too. Look at me. I don't have eye contact. Look at me. I have special interests." You know, when really they're just trying to be trendy and they're trying to fit in. You know, they don't struggle with the socializing part, right? There's some people that just want to try to be trendy with it, and that's autism isn't like that. Autism's something that sucks, you know. I can't stand them people. People think it's a gift or it's a superpower or something, you know. Yeah, yeah. You're a target when you have a disability. You know, I mean, I guess you could have a decent life, you know, depending on severity or what type of parents you have, or uh, say if you get lucky with something, you know. But yeah, you're right for the most part, though. And there's no really good part of having a disability, you know. That's for sure. Yeah, some bullshit. Yep. Everyone has problems. The world doesn't care, and then I mean, I guess you just say this like, I don't care about the world, then. I ain't trying to bring a child here. I ain't trying to start a family. That's what the world wants you to do, but I ain't doing it. But yeah, like yeah, no shit. Like we do have to find a job and all that stuff, you know. It's just they just don't want to put in the effort to try to understand where you're coming from. It's what that is, Lucian. They don't want to try to see like what the issue is instead of saying condescending things like that, you know. Stupid shit. Yeah, it is heavily censored, yeah. Just for ranting. Yeah, I mean, gotta be careful what you say, you know. Some people say things though that aren't good for YouTube, I guess, you know, where it's like putting others down or going way too toxic, you know. I guess it's understandable, but some people go way too far, you know. You have to write an essay. Yeah, that sucks. I remember doing that in school, like high school and college. Just that shit I would always procrastinate. I would do it at the last second all the time, and it just makes you feel anxious all the time trying to write an essay or just doing schoolwork in general, you know. Yeah, YouTube's getting over the top. They're deleting channels like crazy. Some BS, you know. Pathetic. Are you a worship pastor? Yeah, I go down one knee and I open my mouth to Jesus. That's what I do. Getting caught? Getting caught or what? Yeah, that's true, but some places have weather that you can't tolerate than others, you know? Some people can tolerate certain types of weather conditions. I know I can't handle the South Dakota's shit. It's too cold here and it's just too windy. Don't like like it. Nah, I'm an agnostic atheist. I don't believe in God, really. Open your mouth to Jesus. Jesus wants to say something in your mouth. Oh, trying to cheat on your essay? If you put in your own words and you kind of just copy and paste, you can get away with it, I think. Nah, I'm a agnostic atheist. Like, I guess there could be, but I don't think there's proof of a God. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, it only goes so far, right? Especially, like, if you're dealing with something that's actually affecting your life, you know? Gratitude's a cope. That's what it is. Being grateful is a cope for what's going on in your life. That's good, man. Well, that's good. I mean, I'm single. I don't have kids, and I have my own place too, I guess. But I'm not in a good place in life. Still, I mean, I don't have a good job though. That's for sure. That's one problem. Thanks, Skipper Jones. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, brainwash. Yeah, I'm not trying to be brainwashed like everyone else here too, you know, conforming and stuff. Struggle with food? Yeah, I'll say I like to eat more, so I like to. There's times where I would overeat. I never really had like a food problem where it's like a disorder, uh, like anorexia, or I never dealt with like binge eating. Like I binge eat once in a while, but I never had it to the point where it affected my life, you know. Uh, I guess yeah, I never really had a problem with food like that. That's cool, Josh. I mean, yeah, if you like the gym, it's a decent coat for people. Not everyone's into it though. Yeah, like that one video I made, right? Job hop like Bugs Bunny out there. Hoppity hop, hoppity hop. Yeah, kind of like that. Thanks, Josh. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just got these glasses too. I needed them. So I've been wearing my contacts for the past 4 months, and I needed to get them. So they were expensive though. They were $212 with insurance. Without insurance, it would be $500. It was pathetic, and I was thinking of buying like two pairs, but I didn't want to spend like $500 on that. You know. Yeah, Tiesto's okay. I like some of the EDM music from him. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm not crazy about his progressive stuff though. I'm not. Some progressive shit's good, but I'm not super crazy with his progressive stuff on there. But there's some songs I like from him. But this one, it's Hourglass. This one's like the universe right here, um, right there. Then I have another one here. Handcuffs in a prison. Have you ever got shamed for not starting a family? No, no, not really. To be honest with you, I think that's something women actually get more. Actually, it's more of a stigma for women. It seems like if a woman's not trying to have kids, they get kind of shamed more than a man does. That's something that's I guess that's double standards, you know. I never had that really. But I had people ask me, "Are you married?" I get that, especially at this age. Or people ask me, "Do you have kids or something?" I just say no. I don't want any. Nah, I don't believe in God. I'm an atheist, agnostic. If you ask me, like, what I really think, I don't think there is a God. It doesn't make sense. It's something that's made up by humans to try to understand the world, you know, and try to use God as a way to manipulate people into controlling them. That's what I think. Yeah, there's a lot of sentient life going through hell right now. And humans are trying to make the ecosystem worse and trying to like manufacture like cars or something, and they're trying to burn fossil fuels to the atmosphere, and that affects other sentient life, you know, and it's causing pain and suffering that way. Humans are destroying other sentient life in themselves. Demonic. Yeah, that's, you know, that shit's overboard, you know. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Couple of beers. Appreciate that. What's up, Shay? What's going on? Yeah, it is fucking shitty, man. I know T Sizzle's channel got deleted. I don't think his channel was that bad, really, you know? It's pathetic, and yeah, there's a lot of good channels that are getting deleted. It's not even just like stuff I talk about, you know? It's just even big channels are getting deleted. YouTube's getting too strict, and it's pathetic. Never made sense to me to make things boring in school. Yeah, right. Because you want kids to be in there and to be intrigued. You want your kids to be willing to learn. Then you gotta make it stimulating for them. But they make it boring, and they aren't good at teaching the kids. You know. I was in special ed. Yeah, I was in special ed in school. Yeah, right. Some people are too overboard on how they discipline. Not people, like teachers are overboard on how they discipline their students. They get the belt, they scream and yell, you know. It's a lot of them. Using Chat GPT. Yeah, nothing wrong with that with your essay that you're doing. Nothing wrong with that. If you can do it, like, use Chat GPT and use it in your own words, there's nothing wrong with that. I've done that with like history papers in college. I would copy and paste, and then I would erase some stuff, and then I would use some of it in my own words. What happened? Today I didn't go to work today because I just couldn't deal with the shit yesterday. How my boss was being really passive aggressive. How say we were trying to build this retaining wall, and he's trying to accuse me or him of cutting this foundation block, even though he did it. He's blame shifting. He's trying to say that we did it when we weren't even using the concrete saw or the chop saw. You know, we weren't even using that. And I only used it a couple times. And then he's acting sarcastic in a mean way. How I'm trying to understand something, even though I'm slow to get it, you know. And then he's giving me the silent treatment when I'm trying to ask what time are we going to work again, because he's giving us random hours, and he's, you know, trying to it's getting slower now since it's getting cold, and he's like, he acts like he doesn't hear me, and then he says it 30 seconds later, you know. And then I'm dropping. Now he's making me drop off this coworker off after work all the time. And it's like 15. His place is like 15 minutes away from my place. You know, it's pissing me off. Ever since that guy quit this week, he's making me do all that stuff. Like, this boss was micromanaging me before I was able to handle it. Like, he would check in on me, like, pretend this is the phone. I know this is fucking huge, but he'd be on the phone and be like this. Hey Steve, just checking in on you. What you doing right now? And I'm like doing something at work, you know, like I just got there. And I just tell him I'm doing this, I'm gonna get this done. 10 minutes later, he's worried or something. He's thinking I'm doing something wrong. Are you getting it done? You know, it's just there's little things like that, and I started to notice more shit besides that. This micromanaging, passive aggressiveness. And then I noticed some other red flags, like say, like, people are leaving the job. I guess, like, my one coworker got a SUV from my boss, and because his car broke down, and they're trying to make him put all his tools in there, and or just like or not his tools. It's like my boss's tools in his SUV, and it just seems fishy, you know. I see stuff at this job that don't sound right, and it just something's off. I think he's hiring illegal immigrants or something too. No, nothing wrong with the guys I work with that I think they're illegal. I think they're cool. They're cool people, but there's something wrong in this job. Do I feel loved? Oh, no. I don't feel part of this world at all. I feel like outcasted here. You got an A in English? Yeah, nothing wrong with that. You're never going to use that shit in the real world, English, unless you're trying to be an English teacher or something. Might as well use ChatGPT. Why not? Why not, right? I mean, if you're talking about something else, like, do I feel loved by, like, women or something? I guess women find me attractive, you know? I've noticed it. But I guess, like, another question is, like, do I ever feel like I want to fall in love? I just feel like I have the inability to, because of my past, of how my mom treated me, and how I was, like, abused, and I have that fear of, like, being in a bad relationship. And even though, like, I see a girl kind of into me and stuff, I don't know if I want to be in a relationship, you know? It's just kind of weird. Kind of off topic, I guess. Favorite movie or video game? Say, I like playing Mario Go-Kart was my favorite video game. And then movie, I don't really watch a lot of movies, but I guess a movie that I do like to watch is Shutter Island. I like that. Yeah, I know. That's how I do my live streams, Nick. I like to take my time when I talk to people on here. Do I watch other Black Pillars or ranters on YouTube? Yeah, I like watching Javel the Doomer. Just shout out to him. I like his videos. Always puts out good content. I think he's one of the best Black Pill channels out there, Javel the Doomer. Another channel I like to watch is Red Pill Talk, or for people that know him as Red Pill Option. He's a good channel too. I haven't been watching him in a while because I've been busy and stuff, but when I do have a chance, I like to watch him. So he's a good channel. And then I like watching Life is Overrated. I've been watching him since the beginning, ever since he made his channel. So shout out to him. And I don't really watch Born Corrupt System anymore because he makes a lot of the same videos as his old ones. But I always liked watching him in the beginning. When I first saw him, it made me start my channel. So I always shout him out. Trying to think of any other people too. T-Sizzle, another underrated guy, says some good things about life, and there's topics out there that people don't really talk about that he actually mentions, and I think it's good to watch, you know. I guess Drop a Melancholy, shout out to him. He don't make a lot of videos, but I like his channel. His videos are good. Send My Own Way, that's another one. I like him. I haven't been watching him in a while, but he makes good content. I always liked watching his videos ever since he started YouTube last year. Pointless Rat Race, good one. That's it for now. I know there's other guys. It'll just be too long, you know. Yeah, missed the old ones. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I think it was just right for me to delete it, you know. It was right for me, you know. I just wasn't in the headspace, and I didn't like where it was going, basically. Yeah, can't handle money. Yeah, money's the tool, you know. It's hard to deal with at times. Like, you want to use it for the things you want, but then, I gotta use it for a bill or something, or I gotta save it. I gotta do this. It's annoying, you know. Yeah, it's not easy to deal with money. Yeah, I don't like wearing glasses either. Fuck that shit. If I take them off, like, I can't even see the comments on there. It's so bad. My vision's terrible. Hate wearing something in between your fucking eyes right here and your nose, you know? Sucks. I just rather have no glasses at all, but then I would have to wear contacts every time, and that can be a pain in the ass too, you know? Yeah, having bad genetics with that from your parents. Nah, don't like wearing them either, man. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is, though. Budget money. You don't want to spend too much that you don't need, and yeah, it's all it is. Just to retire or die, you know? That's all it is, I guess. Terrible. If I hear shit like that, why would I bring a kid here, you know? $1 million a month. You guys gotta ask Elon Musk. Yeah, this thing, the prison one. Yeah, I kind of got it from like how you view this life. It's like a prison, you know. You're trapped in it. That's why I got it like 3 years ago. So I want to get the guy pushing up the rock right here at some point. Hopefully I can get it, but I have to have some money for that. Fucking sucks. You believe in Satan? No, I don't believe in Satan either. I don't know if Satan exists or not. I don't think so. Doesn't I don't believe in it literally, you know. You like warming up the canned food? Yeah, I guess if I, I mean, if I warm up the pineapple, it kind of tastes kind of funny, but yeah, I guess if it's like Chef Boyardee, I would do that. It'll probably taste better. Pineapple juice. I like drinking the pineapple. Beets? I don't like beets. That's a food I don't like, actually. Tastes kind of funny. Beets and mushrooms. It just, I don't like the taste, really. Yeah. They'll say things like that when they don't know how it was created. They'll just say God did it, you know? When really we'll never know how it started. It's too impossible. Yeah, overall, I think it's pointless. Yeah, I think so. Because you're born and you're just here to survive, and that's it. And then you're gone. It is pretty pointless. I guess while you're living, I guess certain things have meaning, like things that give you pain, things that words that have meaning, or stuff like that. I mean, I don't know that for sure. I don't know if God made humans. If God made humans, then God must be evil then. That's what I say. Yeah. I don't think society will never be better, you know. It'll always be like, it always won't be a balance, it seems like. Yeah, man. You have the right to be angry, Rohai. Being robbed of your youth because of parents that sheltered you or something, or kids that bullied you or something. Fuck those people, man. Yeah, you didn't cause the problems. You didn't, you know? It was them trying to gaslight you into thinking that you're the problem, when really they're causing the problems for you. Like, if you were born in poverty, you know? They probably think that you did it, when really they have children and they weren't thinking about the kid. They weren't even thinking about the financial responsibilities of taking care of one, you know? So they're trying to blame it on you when you're not the problem at all, you know? You have the right to complain about that being like with your childhood. I know I do it. I was just talking to my brother about that shit. How I felt like my childhood wasn't good either, you know? So, yeah. Yeah, terrible the whole time. Yeah, it does have a lot of bad, man. It really does. Fucking sucks. Yeah, they are, yep. YouTube AI is getting worse because of AI. AI is making this platform garbage. Probably my old channel will get deleted by AI. I know there's some videos on there that they wouldn't like. So I would have to be careful what I have to say on here now, you know? Yeah, but the thing is, like, if there's too much pleasure, right? A bad thing can happen, and something you can have like consequences and stuff. That's what sucks about having pleasure in this life. It can flip around and be bad, right? It's terrible. Spraying airplanes. Oh, the chemtrails. I don't believe in that conspiracy. I don't think it's a conspiracy, I think. I think it's just water vapor coming out of the planes. People think it's like psychological manipulation from the government or something, or they probably think it's like ruining the environment or something, when really there's no proof. It's just water vapor coming out, you know. It's crazy because people believe that chemtrails from planes are ruining the environment, but people won't even talk about like the cars that are here, and that's fossil fuels are going up to the sky. There's proof of that called climate change. So yeah, it's good that you're stable though. It just, I guess it takes a lot more time to still recover from what happened in your past, right? Now I'm gonna be 31 in a week, so still fucking recovering, still having a hard time in this life, you know? Having a hard time with this job right now. It's making me worse. Like I feel like I'm shutting down, which I'm gonna post that video up tonight, you know? It's not about myself, but it's just kinda how people feel when they shut down. But yeah, that's good that you're stable now. It just sucks that it doesn't cure everything. You'll still have childhood trauma memories in your head if it's not addressed, you know. Those things need to be talked about no matter what. Don't you hate some people who play the victim? Yeah, just like my boss, man. That's a good example. My boss yesterday was cutting a foundation block for the retaining wall. And then he left to do an estimate for another customer. And me and my coworker were trying to glue the retaining wall because we were done uh, setting it up and stuff, right? And then once we glued the retaining wall, he started noticing there was a problem with this one foundation block. And he started to say that, I didn't cut this. I didn't do that. What if you guys cut this? I didn't make this mistake. When really, my one coworker wasn't even using the concrete saw. I was only using the concrete saw 2 times. And I was hardly ever cutting. This guy was cutting the concrete saw a lot. I actually did see him cut the foundation block he was cutting. So he was trying to play victim and not take accountability for his mistake. You know? Yeah, and I hate people like that, man. That's why I don't like my job right now. It's just like that. Yeah, your parents can do this. Even your siblings, like your so-called friends or people in school, they can all be like that. It's terrible, you know? Sometimes, like, I could be like that if I have an ego some days. But I don't like to be like that. I like to, you know, I don't want to play victim and not take accountability for something I did wrong. I like to apologize. That's what people just don't want to do that because they have an ego. That's what it is, and people don't want to be viewed as wrong. They want to be perfect. Oh yeah, yep. The boss is in control, and the boss will fire you or whatever it is, right? I guess the thing with me is like I'm just gonna take the day off tomorrow. Yeah, even if you challenge him, like he could still snap, you know. But the thing is, like, if you want to have a good, you want to make money, you want to keep coworkers and stuff, you want to try to build a relationship, a work relationship. I mean, but a lot of them have egos and thinking that they're something else. Yeah, it is crazy that this world's real, right? It feels surreal that this world's fucked up, you know? I question it a lot. My favorite movie? I guess Shutter Island. Yeah, kind of getting better. Not really. Sucks. I mean, I've been sleeping all day. I only talked to my brother for a couple hours. I'm feeling so isolated here. It's driving me nuts. Hate having a boss. You know what's worse with having a boss? Your dad is a boss. My dad was my boss, and it was so bad. Fights all the time. But yeah, I agree with you, man. I hate having a boss too. Ones that micromanage you, ones that be passive aggressive and try to not take accountability for a mistake that they made. They want to blame it on you. They give you all this workload and they don't even teach you, right? I don't like having a boss either, man. I'd rather be on my own, but I feel like it's almost too late, it seems like, for me. It's like my bipolar just... Like, if I wanted to do something better, I would have to keep a job, keep saving and stuff, but it's like my moods get all over the place and I can't even function, you know? It's like I can't even work. It just sucks. I think it's the people that make me worse. Yeah, because if you need people to love you, it's you'll get disappointed because not everyone's gonna like you, right? Because I guess if you do have power, then people won't fuck with you. People, you know, that's how it is, I guess. I mean, pineapple slices right here. I get them at Walmart. They're like $1 or something. Yeah, I get it, man. I mean, I guess like if you're an anti-natalist, you should care about everyone in this life, like women and men, how they suffer and go through pain. Now, what is the best way to reduce it and try to, you know, like stuff like that. But yeah, I guess if you're trying, like the best way is to not like get involved in sex, you know? Try to abstain or something. So, but I guess I don't think there's nothing wrong with like having sex if you're an anti-natalist, if you're controlling yourself, you're protecting yourself too, right? But I guess like that's the thing, you're more at risk at sex, so it makes sense if you're not having sex, you know? So, oh yeah, I like the apartment. Yeah, that's something I do like it. Like up here, my apartment's nice for someone that's like by themselves. You know, all I have is a little living room, a little kitchen, and a little bathroom and a bedroom. That's it. And a couple closets. That's all I have. There's things I like about here, like the nature is cool. I like the west side of South Dakota. It looks really nice over there. Um, I guess sometimes it can be like it's cool to walk around town. I'm not gonna say it's bad. I kind of like walking there. I live kind of close to it, you know. Um, yeah, everything else I'm not crazy about though. Yeah, don't deserve it, man. You don't deserve when women act like that. You know, it's the shallowness from our biology, pretty much. That's what it is. Yeah, I guess if you think of it that way, right? Yep. Yeah, they fall into their weakness by falling in love. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I like Mario Kart. Yep. Yeah, failing as a parent, right? I agree, man. 100%. If you're a parent and your adult child just struggles all the time, no matter what economic level, I just think you failed as a parent, you know? Seriously. Like I never grew up in poverty. I grew up like middle class, upper middle class neighborhood. And I've been struggling my whole like like a lot of things. I just feel like my parents failed me, you know? Like my dad is a workaholic. He has his own landscape business, and my mom wasn't involved in my life that much, you know? And just feels like my parents failed me. That's what it feels like. Yeah, maybe it's because he's busy with something right now, or maybe it's hard to figure out what to say on YouTube because of the censorship, right? Or maybe it's hard to figure out other topics to talk about, you know? I kind of understand them. It's kind of hard to keep going on the YouTube, you know, without repeating yourself at times. I know I fucking do it. But yeah, I would like to watch more of his videos. I'll maybe do a video reaction to his this weekend. Watch some of them. So, Allegra, I mean, I guess it'll be okay. I guess you'll have a good time with that. Yeah, it's not just a minority of parents like that. It's too many, right? Too many parents are like comfortable with their kids struggling. Yeah, they don't even want to try to put in the effort to try to not let them struggle in adulthood. You know, it's pathetic. Sad. Which anti-nihilist? What do you mean by that? Like an anti-nihilist YouTuber? I don't hate any of them, you know? I just don't agree with, like, some of these anti-nihilists that go too far, you know? I don't really hate, like, an anti-nihilist, really. I don't like I'll say, I don't like the ones that are trying to put others down and trying to force their anti-nihilist beliefs on the others, or ones that are trying to bully in the anti-nihilist community and try to say, oh, I'm more anti-nihilist than you, and they try to put personal insults onto you or something. I don't like those ones, if that's what you're asking. I don't like those fuckers, you know. I guess you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we'll make some new ones. I mean, like the ones on my old channel were good, but I think I can make good ones on here too. It's basically the same thing, you know. Sloth's a good channel. Well, does he do like black pill stuff or something? Not sure who that is. Makes me angry when parents want to act casual with an adult child. Yeah, I don't like that shit either, man. It's some bullshit. It's like these parents just like they just don't want to, they just think that being a provider is all they can do, you know, when they need to do a lot more than that. They need to like be like an emotional supporter, or they need to listen more, and they need to like hear them out, like put in the effort more at least, you know. Why is it there's like say if one parent thinks that certain gender roles can do certain things as a parent, right? Then the one parent isn't there no more. How's the kids gonna get like their emotional support, for example? You know, if you just go by gender role, that's not right, you know. It should be both together trying to do the same thing. How long did they take? Well, it really depends, I guess. But I remember when I did 10-page history paper, it took me like 6 hours. It was very fucking long, and I still had a good grade on it somehow. I guess it depends how long of a essay you're typing, you know, you're doing. I guess it depends. Yeah, right. They didn't help you stable in adulthood, but they want you to help them retire. Make that make sense or something. Help me. Even though you're struggling in adulthood, you know? Crazy. Yeah, life's a gift. You asked to be bored here. Yeah, it takes me a while, yep. I like to take my time when I read these. It'd be nice if I had laser surgery on my eyes. It costs a lot of money, though. I mean, if I had the money, I would do it, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, I had the regular pineapple today, too. It is more sugary and stuff, but it's still pretty good. I like eating it at times. Yeah, that's false. Children doesn't mean that you'll be happy, right? You could feel more miserable when you have kids. People don't want to admit that. They want to hide that from people. They don't want to look bad. Yeah, yep. A lot of pressured kids in this life from their parents. Yeah, that's someone that I heard of. Renegade number one is a black pill channel that I never really watched. I never really heard about him until people on my YouTube told me. You know, I need to check him out one of these days. See if he's any good. Yeah, yep. Failed fantasy, yep. Oh, I want my kid to be a high school basketball player. I want my kid to get all the girls there. I want my kid to uh, graduate high school and become rich, and I don't have to work anymore. whatever it is, it's so much shit. Yeah, it is a failed fantasy for the most part. Yeah, harassing. Yeah, always harassing. It's not right. It's like you should be able to file a charge on these parents for that. I think he exited out or something, from what I heard. I don't know how, for example, but something happened. Canned foods. No, not really. I like this stuff though. There's some good shit here. Not all of it's bad. Yeah. Yeah, I heard he said some good things on YouTube. That's for sure. That helped a lot of people that resonated with him, you know? Yeah, it's like a scary mystery. Yeah, I agree, man. It's like a scary mystery when you think about your future, how uncertain it is. I know, like, last year, I wasn't even thinking about moving to South Dakota and getting my own place, and all because I was homeless, you know? That's how scary it is. Like, I don't even know what my future is right now from a year from now. It's scary mystery, and I don't, it makes me not want to find out, really, you know? Yeah, I don't like Rita McLeod. I guess that's one person I'm not crazy about. Heard some things that he did that not crazy with, you know. It's not about like him smoking. It's like there's some things that I heard that he assaulted a person that had autism. What I heard, and I don't know, some things he says I'm not crazy about, you know. I appreciate that, generous fate. I appreciate that. Yeah, will be more videos coming here too. This weekend, tonight I'm gonna post one. Next week I'm gonna do some more videos, so stay tuned. Thoughts on Elon Musk? Um, I'll say, I'll say I'm not really crazy about him. I'll say there's some things like what he says that people should not be doing remote work, for example, because people need to get up and go to the office. That's crazy, you know. That's some BS. That's a weird take that he has, and people should be able to work from home if they want. It helps them out with their bills and stuff. It's like he wants people to go to work to get exploited by their bosses in front of them, in front of the, you know. I guess like how he became rich. I mean, I'm not hating on him, I guess, but I don't think it's good what he does though. Kind of like with his workers, I guess. I don't know. Him being pro-life, I mean, that's not surprising. Like he wants more kids to be workers. So, yeah, and him having all those kids, obviously, you didn't consider them to have a bad life, you know? He just did it for his own reasons. So, I mean, his Tesla cars, like, I'm not crazy about them either, you know? A lot of these people that buy them is a status symbol for their, for how much money they have, or they just want to show it off to people. Look, I got an electric car. Damn, 10th grade? That's not good. Yeah, I got bullied in football too, I think. I got a dude that was jealous of me one time when I was it wasn't even like a game, it was like practice, and I was just kinda maneuvering the dude. He was trying to block me. It was like one of the offensive linemen, and he was just getting mad, and then when he sat next to me on the table, he was trying to he was trying to say, "Oh, you're not good. You're not good at this," and he's trying to put me down or something, you know. But yeah, I guess me in 10th grade, I got bullied a lot in that grade too. I got bullied horrendously on the lunch table and trying to fit in with the jocks, and it was not good, you know. I should have never done that, but man, those were tough times. But yeah, you don't deserve that, man. You never asked for it, especially like on a football team. It should be a team sport, not trying to put you down, you know, when you're on a team. Pathetic. And high school sports can be, there's a lot of people that like to bully in there, man. Hierarchy in there. All of them want to try to be Mr. Popular Jock, you know. Yeah, worth trillions. Yeah, that's something, man. Yeah, I think it did more harm than good too, man. Look at what AI is doing to YouTube. It's ruining this platform. Terrible. AI is going to take a bunch of jobs, and people are not going to be able to recover, you know? Seems like. Yeah. That is going to put people out of work. You're right. It is going to increase crime. Cost of living goes up, crime goes up, you know? And when you add in AI taking people's jobs, it's going to be increasing more, you know? Yep, people are going to exit out more. Yes. I agree with that 100%, man. It has way more cons than pros, too. have robots. That's gonna be something else too, I guess, right? What's up, Sage? What's going on, man? When did I go to college? I went in the fall of 2013. I was in community college, and then I stopped going to community college the winter of 2014. And then the winter of 2015, I went to a university. I went to school there for like a year and a half, and then I dropped out because I partied too much there. I didn't care about the schoolwork, and I didn't know what to do, you know. So I stopped going to college after 2016, basically. So fuck leaf blowers. Yeah, I've been using leaf blowers all my life. Landscaping crap. Yeah, they do disturb people, that's for sure. Just to make their lawns clean. Try to see who has the best lawn. Oh, you have more leaves in your lawn than mine. I gotta tell you, you need to get a leaf blower and blow them off. Need to have a better house. Back to college soon. Vancouver Island. What's in Vancouver Island? Yeah, pathetic, Shay. Remember, you had a good YouTube channel too. Stupid shit. That's you're venting on what was going on, and YouTube wants to shut it down. Stupid, man. Yeah, YouTube wants to censor comments. It wants to censor videos. It it wants to do everything, you know. Yeah, it is insane. Yeah, that's stupid, man. Shouldn't delete your channels, man. I agree. Stupid. Like this. YouTube's a good platform for people to vent out on what's going on, you know, and YouTube's going overboard. Should we care? I mean, I guess you should if you care about other sentient beings, I guess, right? Guess that makes sense for that. Or, I mean, if you care about the human race to keep going, then you should care about the environment. I don't know. It depends on how you look at it, I guess, you know. Yeah. I mean, I did good in college, to be honest with you. When I went to that university, I kind of fucked up there. I went from like a 2.7 or something when I like my first semester there to like a 1.2, and I just it wasn't meant for school, you know. Is that where you're at, college? Yeah, after being banned. Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, YouTube's a BS. That's for sure. Yeah, I think YouTube's going overboard. It's not even about saving the kids, really. It's like government control or something. Like they say freedom of speech, but where, you know, oh man, yeah, it was legitimate. Yeah, doesn't seem legitimate though. What do I do now? I mean, I'm a landscaper, but I'm not, I'm not doing well in this job right now. From what I was talking about earlier. Yeah, less suffering. Yeah, that shit is will never exist though. We always be some suffering. People overcome stuff, and then people all of a sudden can't, and then it just there's a downward spiral. Not everyone can overcome everything, you know. No one wants to tell you that though. Yeah, yep. Moving problems around, and then You move those problems, now you gotta move the other ones. Yeah, I like listening to rap. Rap's pretty good. What's the best rap album? That's a tough one too. I guess Nas Illmatic's good. I like that. Uh, let's see. I do like Good Kid, Mad City. That's a good one. Um, say another one would be. Yeah, I can't think of them right now. Really, I know there's a lot of them that I like. Yeah, my boss is a piece of work. Yeah, just kind of. It's kind of affecting me right now because just kind of sometimes like you try to be calm, you try your best, and it just sometimes it just gets to you, you know, it just kind of gets to you a lot. Yeah, Shutter Island is a good one. When I start my channel, I started this one in June, but I started my old channel in 2021. I started like in February 2021. I wasn't even expecting to have views on that one. So, yeah, that's good. Yeah, I mean, I have one close friend too, but yeah, I've been friends with him for a long time. I knew him since like elementary school, but we didn't really become really good friends till like after high school. Like shit happened to my friend, I stuck up for him. Shit happened to me, he stuck up for me, and we have similar interests and stuff. And we've been in fights and shit, but we shook hands, and we always kind of have our backs, you know. It's just kind of we knew each other for a long time, you know. So what's up, Avion Gamer? Yeah, I mean, I sometimes get pretty depressed on here. I do kind of get kind of angry too. You know, show it too much. Yeah, there's a lot of women that you can't trust. Yep, there's a lot of them that can manipulate with their emotions, and they want something from you. They're trying to lie to you just to, you know, try to like show off with you, or they want to take something, right? So yeah, well, I'll talk about that. I'm down. Here. Yeah, just screenshot that. See if I get. See if I have time to do some requests this weekend, some reactions. Just haven't been feeling well lately. Just haven't. I'm not coming to work tomorrow. Fuck that. I just tell the guy I'm not feeling well. He didn't answer me, so I don't care at this point. We got to say the same shit to him again, you know. Yeah, I heard of that. Yep, hat flying. Yeah, there's some videos I like from him. I don't watch too much, but he has some good videos, though, we'll say. Yeah, I'm going to end this live. I'm going to use the other phone because I got to charge it. It's like 2%. But if you guys are down to watch my other live, you can. So, catch you guys later.